Hello and welcome to a new video. As you know, I have been posting lots of videos of the Happy Home Paradise Bird Home Tours, all that good stuff. Meanwhile, I have semi-finished my island with the new design that I wanted to do, and I am ready to scrap it and start over again. So I wanted to do another island tour. And just to kind of like note things down, I have a little notepad that I'm gonna write stuff down on, and I'm gonna write down what I liked about this island, what I didn't like about this island, and just things to keep in mind about it for my next build, because there's one big thing about this island that I do not like. I don't like at all. And I really wanted to change it, and that's why I'm ready to kind of scrap it and start over. So we shall get started, I guess. Give me just a second to write a little keep not keep thing. Alrighty, we've got a little keep and toss notepad ready to go. Alrighty. First, let's take a look at the map. So the first thing that I already want to say that I want to toss is the layout of the houses. Okay, I really want a neighborhood. Just plain and simple, I really want a neighborhood. I've been trying to decorate my island with every villager's picture frame in front of their house, and in order to do that you have to give the villager a present, so that way they become your best friend and then they give you their photo. Well, my problem is I've been trying to log on every day to do my dailies, and I am like running around looking for them, and I cannot find them. I can't find them. It takes me forever to get around my island, and they are all spread out. So if they are inside of their house, I can't see unless I go look at their house, and they're all spread out and far away. So I would like a neighborhood, or at least like a two-part neighborhood. I just want the houses closer. I want my villagers closer. I desperately need that. So I definitely want to make that happen. But what I did like about it is each of the villagers have like a little area for them, like a little narrative in front of their house or by their house or something like that. So I would like to keep that. So I'm gonna write down villager narrative. Okay. Also, I wanted more water. So I need more water everywhere. I want more ponds, I want more rivers, I want more bridges. And you can see in this map, let me see if I can point to it. Right here. It's like 3 fishies. Little fish, medium fish, big fish. I really like that a lot. I would like to keep that. So fish pond, I want to make it either bigger or just keep it the way that it is, but in a different spot maybe or something. But I definitely want to keep the fish pond for sure, because it is too cute. I'm obviously going to keep my villagers. The villagers that I have to keep those. I actually spent real money on amiibo cards for those, so I'm going to keep those. Okay. So this is my house in the bottom right here. I actually really like it because it's like I have like a whole lot of beach all to myself, and you can see the way that I made the river, like cut it off, so it's kind of like an island. So I like the idea of my house being on an island near the beach. So let's check out my little island here. That's my house. Got a little pond up here, bonsai tree, little bath. Over here, I have a mini tiny farm, which I'm kind of like I don't really know how I feel about a farm near my house. I kind of like it, but I also don't like it. And then I have a bunch of fruit trees, each different kind of fruit trees right here. I do like that, so I'll write that down. Okay, down this one, I've got a little hammock over here with a hermit crab. This is pretty cute, I think. Also, you'll notice around this island build, I have a lot of storage sheds like this with like a little sink next to it. They're supposed to be bathrooms. I like that. I like bathrooms everywhere. I still really like that, so I'll keep that. Okay, dokie, and I've got this really pretty purple beach set up because purple is my favorite color. So that's why I chose those colors, and the black just went really pretty with the purple. And then I've got a little campsite cookout kind of area, smoking some meat and some cheese. Oh my goodness. I love food so much, so I am happy to have a little campsite by my house. Got a little volleyball net over here, some more relaxing areas, and the pier is here too with Captain, and a lighthouse and a pretty black gazebo. I like my little island, but I definitely think it could do with some more decorating, and it can just like, I don't know, maybe I want the island to be smaller on the map or something, or more isolated, or I don't know. I don't know what I should toss. I really do kind of like it. It is quite open. Anyways, we shall move on. Okay, let's look at the fish pond just to see it. So here's the big fish. It's got a nice little pond. And then oh my goodness. And then the little fish up here, and then the medium fish over here. I like this, but I also don't really like all the flowers on it. I feel like it's a bit busy looking. So maybe less flowers on the fish pond. Okay. And the top one doesn't have any flowers by it. I actually like it like that. Anyways, where should we go next? I guess we'll just go this way since we're already here. This is, oh man, I forget her name already. I'm blanking. It's been Phoebe. I thought it was Phoebe. This is Phoebe's restaurant. Phoebe's restaurant. I like it. It's cool. You go up the stairs, and this is Phoebe's pachinko parlor. You got an ATM and all the pachinko machines. I actually really like the pachinko parlor. I think it looks really nice. With my custom design on the floor. Looks like a arcade, basically. And then right next to it is Phoebe's house, which I would like to change everyone's houses once I can get like a layout that I really like. I just haven't landed on a solid layout that I love, so I just am trying to find that and mix it with the builds that I want to keep. Like, I want to keep the pachinko parlor for sure. Okay, and then if you keep going past Phoebe's house, down here is back the way to the resident services. I have a little park area and a little pretty park area over there. Just filler, basically. This was just a filler. There's the Nook shop right there. Here is like a little tea party. And get a little better view of the tea party with like kind of like Alice in Wonderland, different chairs, different tables, but like sort of pink themed. There's Able Sisters. Here's another nod to the Alice in Wonderland, the White Rabbit, and Absalom. Here's another little mini tea party behind Pearl's house. Pearl is like a designer or a seamstress, so I had lots of seamstress items around and See, I would like to put Pearl's picture right here, but I can't become friends with her for some reason. But yeah, little seamstress area. I'm not too attached to it. I'm open for changes, but I like it. It's all right. Let's keep going up. Pearl's house is like a dead end. Once you get over there, you just have to turn around. Up here is Meringue's bakery. There is Meringue's home. See her little photo? That's what I would like to do with all of the villagers. But yeah, here's Meringue's home. I don't like the lagging because of all of the items that I have. It's like a really bad lag. So toss the lag if I could. But that's just because of the amount of items that I have out. Over here's like a public bathroom area, sink, and a little water fountain. Over here is Lobo's Antique Store. Here's the register. You walk right in. You can throw your bakery stuff away once you're done eating it, but this is like the checkout area. And then you just got like an antique store. You just walk through and check out all the stuff for sale. And there's always, I don't know if many of you like to go antiquing, but I do. And every time I go into an antique store, there's always that random, like, little vendor that has like holiday stuff in it. So that's and it's mixed. So you've got like Easter, Christmas, Halloween, all of it like mixed together. So that's what that booth is. A little seating area. This kind of blank. But it's fine. I don't mind empty too much. So yeah, that is Lobo's Antique Store, which I'm not attached to. I mean, I like the idea of an antique store, but I'm not too attached to it. Now where else should we go to check out? Yeah, so that's like all of that area. Let's go down this way. So resident services, you can really go like all around it. You can get to it from all sides. Like, I really like that a lot, that you can get to it from either side, from behind it, or in the front here. Which I like this front area as well, like the little benches in front of it. That's kind of nice. Okay. Now, I guess let's start from down here. So there's another little bench area. That bridges to my home. Up here is the rock garden that I have. A little gyroid garden. And then my money tree garden. I obviously like a money tree garden. I think that idea is really cool, and it's helpful logistically when you're actually like doing your dailies every day. I also like the idea of a rock garden too, because it is also very practically helpful for dailies. And if you're needing materials, you know where they all are. You don't have to go searching for them. But yeah, and that's also kind of like a dead end. Like, you can't really go anywhere other than this one-way pathway. But you go down this ladder. Here's like an empty beach. Didn't really put much here. And this leads to the airport. And then if you go this way through this like corridor of rainbow flowers and rainbow bushes in the back, you get to resident services. I still do really enjoy wide pathways. Okay, and then over here is like a secret passageway to the beach, but I would like to go through this way first. Over here is a mini golf course. So let me set it up for you. So over here is a mini golf course. You go through these corridors here, and it is Bianca's mini golf course. Over here is like where you check in, you get your golf ball, your mini golf ball, and then your putter over there, and it's called Mini Made Golf. I thought that was so cute. And then over here you've got like an ATM, a snack machine, soda machine, bathroom, and then you can get some ice cream or a smoothie or a slushie from the clerk there, which is Bianca. And now you're ready to go play mini golf, so you go down this way, and you always start on the mermaid pathway here. So this is the first hole. And you see I used the mermaid wand as the putters. And this one is putting through the fish. It's like the fish hole, the first hole's for the fish. And then here's the second hole, and this one's like through the glowing moss stuff. And here is where that finishes, and then through these two bubble blowing gyroids is the third hole, which I was going to put a bunch of cosmos showers everywhere, but I didn't have enough cosmos, and I just got tired of waiting for them to blossom so that way I could steal their flowers again. It's a long process, and I wanted to dye them all pink and white, or I don't know, but yeah, so this was supposed to be like through the water you're putting. And then this is the fourth hole, which is just a windy hole through the shell arches. And then the fifth hole is the dinosaur. Or I guess, like you know how a lot of mini golf places have like the big dinosaur or something. So yeah, I've got the big one with like a little princess from Godzilla or King Kong, I guess. I don't know. And then I have like a little mini version of a dinosaur over here destroying some sand castles. But you play here. And then this is the final hole. It's the crabby hole, so all of the pathways that I have here, and I've got hermit crabs and got another crab here, and it winds down in a spiral. And then this is where you finish, so you can run through the confetti because you finished, and you can return your putter and your pearl that way. And that is my mini golf course. So that I like it a lot. It's just a bit busy, and again, it lags a bit, so that's kind of annoying. So maybe less items or something, I'm not sure, but I do like a mini golf course. I do think it'd be kind of cool to keep it, but I'm also not like super like, it has to be on my island, but I do like it. Okay, so if you go this way, it's just basically a pathway to the back here. But you can also go back to the front. Oh my goodness. And see, this is that little secret pathway I was telling you about to get to the fish hole over there. But yeah, so that was the mini golf course. If we run back towards resident services, run across, we'll cover what's over here. This is the museum. I like having the dinosaurs in front. Also, I didn't know this could move. Did you know that? I didn't know that. But anyways, that's cool. I do like having like the fossils and stuff in front of the museum. I think that's pretty cool. There's also one further in the back that you can't quite see, but if you come around this way, you can see the one in the back a bit better. See, there's the T-Rex in the top left. But over here is Eric's home. Eric is my prince, so it is a really big castle. Just got like it's a giant castle. I do like it, but it's just, it takes up a lot of space for one villager's home. I even have like a little deer fossil over here for Eric. And then if you go back this way, it goes back to my house. So yeah, that is Eric's home. I want to see if I can try to get a better... Mosquitoes after me! Oh, here's a good angle. There you go. Now you can see a whole bunch of it. That is Eric's home. Okay. So last, we just have the back end of the island. And then, yeah, I think that covers it. Okay. So through here, I imagined like a fruit orchard slash witch forest kind of thing. So these are all peach trees. I took all the peaches yesterday, so that's why they're empty. But these are the peach trees with the gyroid in the center. Like a mystical forest. These are all the orange trees with the fire in the center. I figured, I tried to make it like windy, so it's kind of like, I'm getting lost in the forest with the witch, kind of thing. The apples, the cherries with a witch's brew. What's going on over here? There's a skull. And then if you go back down this way, back to the entrance, you can go to the right behind the castle. And I left these spaces open so that way mushrooms could grow, but it's not time yet, I guess, in the season. Because I would like a mushroom forest, obviously, for practical reasons you need the mushrooms, so. But I really like this kind of style for a mushroom forest because it doesn't have all of those really big red polka dotted mushrooms. I kind of like just the green mushroom area, or the mushroom lamp. You got the pears over here. If you keep following the pathway, don't mind this. This is another task that I'm trying to do. All of the fish and the bugs on the beach, just don't worry about that. There's another bathroom right by the forest if you need. Over here is like where the witch is making all of the potions and putting them together after she's collected them all throughout the forest. There's the golden, or the glowing pond, and then there's the witch's house. The witch's house also has a fossil right next to it. Lots of vines. I think I did a really good job with this forest. This is probably the best part of this island, I think. Maybe. This and the volcano, I think, are my favorites that I've done. This forest and the volcano. But anyway, so yeah, that's the forest. Then you go out this way through the palm trees to a little beach area for Cole. This is his little private beach over here. You can see he has his boat. Again, forget about the random bugs everywhere. Side quest. And then here is the gyroid band, which I love. Definitely keeping them. I love it. Little gyroid band. They're so great. Okay. I like this little beach area, but also I don't. It's just kind of a bit boring, maybe. Anyways, so once you go back through these palm trees, I love this. It looks like I'm just like on the water. I'm like right by the water. It is so pretty. And same over here. I love this swinging bench with my little buddies next to it. My sea bass and my soft shell turtle. This is where I like to go at the end of my dailies, just to kind of just hang out. I just go at the end and I sit over here and I just go like this. Anyways, So yeah, that is the back of my island. I really like having a section where you can just be right by the water like this. I think it's so pretty. And especially having like my little buddies next to me like that. And I love fish, so there's another fish and another bathroom right there. Very convenient. Now this red is the volcano that I was talking about. So you can see some spikes and some skeletons and decayed trees. And that is the volcano. The volcano, I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, you keep going around it, and that's back to the little bathroom. And then over here is the campsite with a lot of veggies. There's Drift. Drift is like the tour guide. Drift has been my villager from the very beginning. I first had Drift and Ursula, and I love him. I intend on keeping him forever. Well, maybe not forever, but a long time. And so he knows this island better than anybody because he has been here way longer than everybody. So he rightfully deserves to be the tour guide. But yeah, that is the campsite. We've got like a lake over here. And then over here, some waterfalls. And then back over here takes you to Meringue's Bakery. And then if you go through, you can see what's that in the distance in the far left? What is that? You go down that incline over this bridge to Cephalobot's lighthouse dock area. Kind of plain, but over here is a pirate ship. My pirate ship, I really like the pirate ship a lot. I think it looks really cool and it's so fun. Ahoy, matey! Wait, I think I even have a... Yeah, pirate time. With a skeleton in the front and everything. And then this says, walk the plank. I really like this a lot too. You can even go down here as well to fire the cannon. But the walk the plank, let me demonstrate that as well. But yeah, that is my island. I'm probably gonna destroy a lot of it and keep some of it. I do like the volcano. I also like the pirate ship. So yeah, anyways, let me know what your favorite part of my island was. I have a lot to think about. I might make a few videos of me cleaning up my island because that's one of my favorite things to do is whenever I'm done designing and I've decided that I want to tear things apart and make it new. I love ripping it up and putting everything away and then just starting fresh. So I will most likely do that with the layout because it's really the layout that's the biggest issue that I have, and I really want to change it so it's easier, more accessible, and just makes more sense. So that's the biggest reason that I want to change up my island. Not that I don't like my builds, I like a lot of them. It's just the layout of it doesn't really make sense to me. So I'm just trying to get a good solid layout, and I might look up a few of the natural maps and try to make it a bit more natural. But I know I want a lot more water, and I would love a neighborhood where everything is just easier to get to, and even like a shop neighborhood where all of the shops are right by each other and the museum is right by the shops, because after I always assess my fossils, I always want to go and sell them like immediately. So if they're close together, that would be perfect. But yeah, let me know what your favorite was, and on to the next one. Goodbye.